It's working. Maybe it's not. Are we are we able to hear me now? Am I finally live for real this time? I have no idea. Um, okay, you can hear me. Cool, 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 cool. Sorry, I was getting everything set up. I don't know what happened. The only difference is that I had my microphone plugged into a USB splitter, which is supposed to be a USB 3, where it's like the real fancy one and it's supposed to work really well. Yeah, that didn't work. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do because I have a Elgato the for my gaming that of course uses a USB. I have my webcam and I have my microphone. I also have a wireless mouse and like chargers for things. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna make that work very well. I actually had to unplug my phone charger, which is currently like a little stand. Can't use that either. So that'll be fun. In the meantime, we're gonna be playing Paleo. Excuse me. What I was saying before is we're finally gonna be doing the best friends challenge for Paleo Pines, and we're gonna do it right this time. So I'm not sure how we're gonna make it work. Let me just pull this up so that I can show y'all for anybody who doesn't know. Um, Let me see if I can get it to pop up properly. Maybe. Oh, no, it does not want to show on top of what we're playing. That's not cool. Come here, screen capture. Screen cap? No? You want to screen capture? That's fine. I don't know why it's not screen capturing, because it usually does. I don't know what's happening. Let me try something. Capture window. There we go. So we're just gonna leave this up for a second, and then I'm gonna hide it again. Y'all probably can't see me talking with my hands. That's okay. So the best friends challenge is in the middle there. And it is going to be, let me move it so that I can talk with my hands. There we go. So it is going to be a challenge to try to, no, come here, you, there we go, to try to do several different things. So there's actually quite a bit to this challenge. I'm trying to make it to where it's easier to see. Okay. So we have to befriend and saddle 5 dinosaurs, but they have to be at least 3 different species of them. I'm trying to make this bigger and it's not cooperating. Oh, now you can't see me anymore. Sorry. We have to complete at least 10 bulletin quests. We have to do one for Marlowe, one for Granny, one for Owen, one for Mari, and one for Pippin. So all of the people that we meet in the town. We have to bring Mari a gift on her birthday. We have to pet Paprika and Bongo 10 times each. So we have quite a bit to get done. So we were unsuccessful the last time we played, unfortunately. And we are going to be starting a brand new game at the 14-day mark, of course, using our handy dandy controller to try to. Oh, if I could get it to. There we go. We are going to be using our controller because it's much easier than playing with a mouse and keyboard. Now, since I can have up to 4 games, we're going to use this one as the base for our best friends. We might use the best friends as a base for either the, oh, that's not coming out where it's supposed to. I can hear it coming out of the desktop, but it's supposed to come out of my headphones. What is happening right now? Please put it in my ears. Oh my god. Can y'all still hear the game? There should be some jungle music going on. Please tell me I didn't just deafen the game for everybody. Somebody please. Okay, we can still hear the game. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Love that. I do have my phone off to the side with my chat ready to go because I can't see nothing. So we're just gonna make our little dude. same as we were doing every other time we played. So we're just gonna speed through this a little bit. I think we're gonna give ourselves the puffs this time. Or what's a very best friend looking haircut? This was fine. Just a little side ponytail. To be best friends with everybody, we're going to be in. No, what kind of color should we wear? I don't think it really matters, but we are just kind of speeding through this process a little bit. So we're gonna look cute, but not, you know, overly put together. I'll do the green wellies. That's fine. Perfect. Here's our best friend character. Our name is going to be just CC again, really. But this time we're gonna leave off the extra C or the extra E. So now we're say, I guess. My favorite part, which is Lucky's origin. I love this part quite a lot. It's very, very cute. And I'm willing to watch it 50,000 times. Probably why we keep failing on these challenges. So. You'll notice that I didn't keep any of my progress that I was counting for the last best friend challenge because we're trying to do all of this in one little save game. So what we're gonna have to do is we're just gonna have to befriend the first 5 dinosaurs we come across. Now because we have to saddle them up, it probably means that we're gonna have to go for the bigger dinosaur. So go to Paleo Pines, where there's more of Lucky in other colors. And blue is ultra rare. Oh, that was cute. Alright, we've shown up in Paleo Pines. It's kind of junky, but it'll be alright. We're here, Paleo Pines. Oh, Lucky, it's exactly how I imagined it. Maybe not exactly. I mean, it's a little rundown. But you're right. We'll make it work. Already got a pin. We can use Lucky to help us out so that we can get in somewhere. Hold B to dismount. We already know, like, the mechanics. We're going to speed through a lot of this first section. Well done. Pet Lucky on the nose. I'm also going to speed through all of the stuff. Wide open the inventory, and we're going to just give Lucky a juicy treat. The question is, if Pippin's family only makes, like, the crunchy poppins, how did we get the juicy poppins? Where did those come from? Because he wasn't willing to make them before. So, who knows? Wow, confused. Alright. What have you found? Oh, a pin. Congratulations. There's a dreamstone. Nice. Alright, so I run off, and then I'm like, oops, actually, I needed your help. Uh-oh, maybe Lucky can help. Come back. I know you're tired, but I need your help. Press A to clear the debris. Nice. Told you. Nope. Rest now, explore tomorrow. Thought we were gonna get at least one little thing. Night for real this time, Lucky. And we can sprint, and we can use as much experience as we want, or stamina as we want in this first section, because it's not a real thing yet. But our character wants us to go to bed. They're like, okay, go to sleep, hotshot. Do that for you. For you, tutorial menu. Alright, we're awake. Say good morning to Lucky. Lucky looks like she slept pretty well. How about breakfast? Who knows? And then somebody shows up. Wow. And we've already seen this whole thing. So we're just kind of speeding through. Basically, they have never seen a Parasaurolophus in person. So they're like, oh my god, I didn't know they existed. This is amazing. Here's some herbivore food and a journal so that you can get settled in. Done. We've met 2 of the 6 locals. Perfect. All right. Look through our journal. So we've met 2 of 6. Now we also have to make sure that we give her a gift on her budding day. So that's day 9. So day 9 of the calendar, we have to make sure we give her a gift, which, if you'll recall from our last couple attempts, is of course food. We have to give her food. So we have to somehow get, befriend, house, just completely make the lives better of 5 different dinosaurs, at least 3 different species. So we're probably going to try to do 5 different species. But if we have to default to doing a couple of one and a couple of another, we'll cross that road when we get there. So Lucky needs attention, of course. We still need to meet some more, and we still need to go into town. All right, so first things first, give Lucky a little food. We use the herbivore food, slap it on in there. Lucky is happy. All right, Lucky does have some stamina ready to go, so we can actually break some of the stuff. One of our first goals will be to try to find other dreamstones. So when we go out into the open area, we're actually going to be trying to look for some open dreamstones that are easy to get to and that are large, because in order to put a saddle on a dinosaur, you kind of have to be big enough. So, trying to clear out some space. Apparently Lucky has a mind of her own on which one we're actually going to tear up, but that's okay. Alright, Lucky is tired. Perfect. That means that we can just move on. We're also going to want to collect clovers and all kinds of stuff. Get that. We got some blues. We could try to make this a monochrome best friend, but I don't think that's going to work out in our favor. I think our best bet is to just go ahead and stick with just doing the best friend quest. Because that was kind of what was going on with the last one, is that we were trying to do monochrome without officially doing monochrome. So we ended up spending too much time deciding which dinosaurs to pick up and not enough time actually picking them up. So, alright, let's grab our journal, take note of some things. Perfect. Clovers, some cranberries. Yum, 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 yum. Cranberries are delicious, by the way. I know, rookie mistake. The other rookie mistake is not finding enough dreamstones early on. So, before we head into town and actually get that done, I'm gonna run around and look for things like these piles of food and some of our dreamstones that we find in the wild. Our work cut out for us. There are a lot of blue ones. Like, they're all blue. Interesting. I think when we finally settle down to do the monochrome challenge, we're probably going to have to pick a color that is relatively common. I know most people do like green, or they might do blue, depending on what they happen to find early in the game. I would like to do a purple. I think that would be really cool. But I don't know if we're going to be successful in doing a purple. So my goal is purple, but we'll see if it comes to that. It would be really cool. Because if you'll remember, or if you weren't here the last time, we actually found several that were kind of like a light purple, periwinkle, lavender kind of color. It was really cute on pretty much every single dinosaur we came across. So I'm kind of hoping we can do some more of that. Right now we're just gathering as much as we can. We're not necessarily going to need any of this stuff right away, but it is good to have. So I'm going to make sure we grab it all. As much as we can on day 1. Plus, if we can go find Paprika and Bongo, we can give them their first pets. And yeah, I remember that we got these flowers way later than we are getting them now. I'm a bloom. Okay, can I write a note about him? Here we go. Hooray! Flowers, they are my friends. The more variety of things we have, the more variety of pop-ins we'll be able to request. Forgot what they were called for a second. Yay, food. We like free food. Free food is definitely a plus. Alright. Over here. Now there are some dinos right here. I think they're all the yellow-headed ones, which is fine. I don't know if those guys are big enough to ride, but we are going to try to get one this time. Last time we didn't get one, and I'm kind of regretting that. Because we ended up finding one that was a really cute color, and then we couldn't get him because we didn't know enough about that dinosaur to actually make him be our friend. We kind of missed out a little bit. I don't like missing out. It's not fun. Alright, we got dandelions, we got clovers, we got food. We've seen these guys. Everybody went okay. Those are definitely two different color guys. They have the same head color. We've only found a small dreamstone so far, and I'm trying to remember where all we found dreamstones. Actually, I have no idea. Hey, look! Some Gallimimus. He's kind of cute. I don't know what color he is. He's kind of cute. There's a yellow one. I haven't seen a yellow one before. Oh. Getting those guys to be in certain colors is actually pretty rare. So we'll have to hope that when we do our monochrome challenge, we get pretty lucky with those guys. Otherwise, we're gonna have to see if the save scum tactic works, and it's not as much fun. Okay, nothing. Hoping for a dreamstone I could reach, but that's okay. Lucky's pretty much out of stamina, so we can't use our super fast feet. You know, we can go along at this pace. It's okay. Alright, let's see. Ah! I knew our searching would pay off. Excuse me. Game? Large dreamstone. Thank you. Thank y'all. Got it. Okay. Perfect. Alright, let's continue on. Gallimimuses. Hello. Here's another large one. So that'll put us at finding 2. There's actually one of the challenge quests is to find 10 of them. But that puts us at 2, which is an okay start. We've also got one small one, so we can get a small dino. Can't really put a saddle on him, but a small dino is still better than no dino. Speaking of small dinos, here's one. A little guy. There's another one. And another one. Hello. Hello, tiny dinosaur. Let's see. Any dreamstones over here? I don't think there was. Nope, but there was something mysterious. Hello, mysterious thing on the ground. Mysterious statue fragment. Cool. It's some kind of artifact. Excuse me, I definitely hit the button. Okay, we're petting Lucky now. Cheers. There we go. There. Okay. I think maybe we'll go into town for now, and we'll continue our hunt for dreamstones in a little bit. Because I don't think we get to a point where we can actually, like, blow our flute for, like, another day. Don't just stand there grapping. Come over and say hello. We've met her before. Alright, local number 3. Now remember, we also have to do tasks for them from the bulletin board. It's not enough just to meet them. Also, she's impressed because we have a Parasaurolophus. Alright, so we follow her into town, and our sweet, sweet buddy stays outside. Alright, we've met 3 of 6. There's going to be number 4. He's over there, of course. And then we're going to also meet Marlowe. So 4 and 5. We don't got it, you don't need it. Alright. I sell all kinds of seeds. Pippin makes poppins, which is great. That's Corlin. He don't talk much. This is Marlowe. Marlowe's really sweet. So Marlowe's also going to come by and help us, I think. Food in the old ranch. Lovely spot. Pleasure to meet you. We're skipping through these. We're going. We're going, going, going. Trying to get to these best friends as fast as possible. Sorry to anyone who hasn't played the demo and doesn't know what's going on story-wise. Basically, we've just moved, and of course, everybody is welcoming us in. No big deal, no big deal. And then, of course, we find out, oh no, there's a passage that's blocked that leads into more of this area. So we moved here trying to find more dinos like Lucky, and so far, no dinos. Alright, so from him, we're gonna need, I think, some of these. We'll buy a few. Get ourselves to like 20. That's a good amount. 20 is a good amount. Alright, I'm done with you, I'm done with you, I'm done with Granny. Alright, so if we get 9 fiber, we'll get 6 apples. Pretty good deal. Yes. If we deliver a hat, we'll get money. I like that. So far, that is Pippin, and it is Owen. So Pippin, Owen, she's looking for garlic. I don't know where to find that. She's looking for wood. That I can do. And then Lucky Trinket. So that's 4 people for quests so far. I'm going to wait until we have a quest for each one of them before we actually start doing them and turning them in. That way we have one for everybody. So let's see where we got, or where we have it. Go. Return to the ranch. Got it. We still need to meet one more person, which is going to be Pippin. Let's see. Investigate, which can't go anywhere. Collect it from Owen, deliver to Ogami, return to Owen. Perfect. Easy peasy. We don't really have much that we need to worry about. Most of this stuff. Oh, wait. You said that you're living on the ranch. I'm gonna come by because it's a fixer-upper. He's gonna come help. Oh, hi. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the sub. How are you today? You enjoying the dino goodness as we skip through the story as fast as humanly possible? It brings back memories. Alright. So, he wants me to do something. I already forgot what it was. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get these out of the ground. That's what. Give me this. Gimme. Thank you, please. Please, no, thank you. So this was supposed to be, like, actually addressed in an update they did for the demo, where you just kind of walk at something and then walk away instead of taking care of it. As you can see, the controller still has some issues with that. I think if we faced it with our mouse, we wouldn't have this problem. Oh, thank you. That was really sweet. And I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. That should be enough. Step over here. See if we can take out one of the posts you found. Mod should be subbed. That's true. Use your inventory to equip the fence bow. I would love to. Press A. Why don't we start over here? Okay. We're stuck with the boulder, so we can't use that. Alright, and then here. Gorgeous. Now we need a gate. Except, I don't... I would love to, but I'm gonna have to drop something to make this happen. We'll just go ahead and place additional things. Oh, guess I can't do that. Okay, what about dropping these rocks? Oh no, we already have a gate. Okay. We dropped something, but I don't know what it was. Yay! Lucky has a new home. Good job, Lucky. That is a habitable pin. Habitable? Habitable? Good luck getting rid of boulders. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, so let's try to make this a little bigger. We bought extra fence posts for a reason. We're actually gonna go around this. And I think I can go up. Oh, that's all I got. Thanks. Well, it's fine. Lucky will be okay for 2 seconds. We're not trying to impress Lucky with the house, because Lucky has to love us anyway. But I think we'll be okay. You want to stop in and say hi? Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I just keep talking and not paying attention. Alright, so that helps Lucky's pin be a little bigger. We dropped some seeds on the ground. Oh no. Alright, speaking of seeds on the ground, we need to plant them. Let's make like a 3 by 3. Whack. 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 And then we're gonna need seeds. Take care of them right now. And we have 0 waters out of all the waters. I think it's fitting that for our best friend challenge, we had somebody come in who wanted to sub to us. That's very sweet. And very on brand for the best friend challenge. Oops. Didn't mean to water nothing. But it's fine. Alright, what else do we got? Random flowers and things. We'll probably put away. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 more of these out. And we will be able to make them bigger and get them going before we actually have somebody who moves in. So we'll do okay, I think. Not great necessarily, but we'll do okay. I drop this stuff off. This stops trying to get me to turn it into somebody. Perfect. And 5. Perfect. We just need more fiber and wood. And more dreamstones, for that matter. So, what we're going to need to do is go search for more dreamstones, because if we want 5 big dinos that we can actually befriend and ride, we actually need to make their pins as quickly as possible. So, the goal is to go ahead and get everything kind of underway and see what happens. So although the quest says that we should have 5 dinos, I don't know if that should include Lucky or not. So y'all tell me. If you think it should include Lucky, let me know. If you think it should not include Lucky, let me know. Because it's not really the same as befriending 5 additional dinos. But if it does not include Lucky, that's going to be a little more difficult. Not that there aren't 5 different kinds. As soon as we can befriend these guys, we can actually get to another one. Actually, 2 different ones. That had a flag on it. Ooh, pear tree. My Dono link is broken. Oh. I do not know. I don't know how to fix it. I didn't know it was broken, so I may have to look into that. Because I'm not sure what's going on with it. It should just connect to Something to do with Twitch or Stream Elements. Do not remember. That is very sweet, though. You don't need to do that. Alright, let's see. I need another large dreamstone. That's what I really need. The blank white page. Uh-oh. That definitely sounds like a broken link. I probably either mistyped the hyperlink or something. Don't mind the mess I was expecting. I don't mind. It's fine. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so we need to pet Bongo. We gotta do it 10 times. Pet. Oh. Happy Dino. I'll definitely have to go work on that. I think maybe I miscopied the hyperlink or something. Or it's been so long since I set it up, I don't actually remember where it's supposed to go. So I will have to look into that. I don't know if I can do that. We're gonna be chilling here on stream for a second if I go look into it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Alright, let's see if I can fix that. Probably not. I don't remember. My Twitch could just be proper. That would be lovely. Now, one of the side effects of changing my microphone and re-plugging it in and all that, the fact that I no longer have my mouse. So I can't get it to work. Oh no. How do I fix my own stuff? I may not be able to fix it while I'm streaming. That may be something I have to do when off stream. So when we first started the stream today, I had my microphone plugged into a splitter, which I will gladly show all of you. If it will, please, 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 oh please. So I bought a USB splitter so that I could plug in all my different things. Because my Elgato uses one of my USBs, and I like to leave it plugged in because otherwise it messes up the sound every time I have to replug it in. And then I have one for my my webcam and then one for my microphone. Well, I figured if I use that splitter, I could plug in my microphone to the splitter, and it just didn't want to work. It just decided randomly that nope, that was not the life for it. It was not going to work. So we were unfortunately having to deal with it just being broken. And considering it's a brand new mic, I was not appreciative of that. So we just unplugged all the extras and I just plugged it in, messed with like one more setting, and then it worked. I don't know if it was the setting that did it, or plugging it in that did it. But you know, it finally worked, yay. So that was the important part. I have no idea what is going on with all of my stuff. I'm almost positive that I should be able to look at my own profile and see what you're all seeing so that I can figure out why this thing is broken. I hate it when things are broken. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves. It might be because I'm streaming. It might be the fact that I am currently live that is stopping me from editing my page. I may have to tackle that later. All right. We're going to stop tackling things that I don't know how to fix. And I will work on that after stream. Yeah, I can, however, if you're not already in it, you can join me on Discord. I'm not live on there right now, like I don't have it going, but I do have one. And that's how you know any kind of changes to our schedule. Like the possibility that we might not be streaming this Thursday, which would really kind of suck because I was trying to do this 2 days in a row. Well, 2 stream days in a row. How did we end up over here? What is happening? I'm already lost. I got turned around. I was trying to go up above Owen's house. Alright. So see, there's dinosaurs back here, and I was trying to reach them. I do not know why my face is so itchy. I think it is the weather and the tree pollen, and it is definitely messing me up a little bit. Alright. So there's some dinos over here, but I don't remember if there's a dreamstone. Oh, look at this guy. He's very cute. I like him. I like him a lot. Okay, we gotta leave him alone. We gotta leave him alone. Gotta keep going. Looking for dreamstones, not looking for friends. We will eventually be looking for friends. None of the colors we see today will count. Just have to, you know, not be sad about it. Any dreamstones down there? See, this is the purple color I was talking about. It's lighter purple. So I'm thinking when we do our monochrome run, we might make that our color. Because I know for sure 3 of the dinos come in that color. But also, like, see, I can see 1 there, and then of course him, and that's 2 already. They're kind of this color. They're a little off, but it's okay. Not only dinos, but pretty dinos? Yes. So in this run, we're not going to discriminate on colors. We are literally just going to try to grab as many dinos as we can, make friends with as many as possible, and then also make those dinos happy. Because if we don't make them happy and trust us, then they won't increase their friendship level. So, all right. So that's going to make for 3 dinos that we can befriend that are going to be big enough for saddles. Now we're going to need at least 1 more, possibly 2 more, depending on what you all decide is our goal. Either it's 5 aside from Lucky, or it's 5 including Lucky. So don't forget to give me your opinions. I still don't really recall where most of the dreamstones were when we ran through last time. So, alright, let's take it back to town with our few little bits of speed. Hopefully before the shops close. Oh, there's one right here. We passed this like 3 times. Alright, that gets us 4 large dreamstones total so far. There's definitely more to be found on the map. One of them can only be found once you befriended a Styracosaurus. You can actually break rocks. So I'm hoping that we can find it before then, but we may have to delay a little bit to try to get that done. Alright, I needed to sell something to you to make some money. Perfect. We're going to sell a few of these too. They don't make us as much. Kind of surprised by that. We're gonna save some. We can actually give them the dinos. Bye for now. Alright, I would like to buy more of these, please. We've got 5 so far. We're gonna need just a bunch. I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and buy this first, and then spend the rest on that. That way we have the gate ready to go, and then we can add the, of course, like the fence posts and keep going with that. But it also makes it to where we can buy things like the food shop and whatnot later. So, then it's ready, you're gonna have to alert and elevate your legs for a bit. Ooh, nice. Since the Dono link isn't working. Oh my god, thank you! Thank you so much! Congrats to Warden76X and Dead Zombie Slayer. And thank you so much, Squid, for the donos. And where is Lucky? Where are you going? Lucky's running away from us. Lucky got scared by the donut noise. Right? Really working for that greatest of all time. Oh my god. Hi. Welcome in. Hi Raiders. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I actually fixed my chat so I can do some shout outs actually. I think maybe if I can get it to work. Yeah, I can do a shout out for Squid, of course, for the subs. And then another shout out for our friend Unusually. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Raiders. Don't feel bad if you have to raid and run. I will not be sad. Um, oh, I have to wait 2 minutes before giving another shout out. What the heck? So we'll just let that be. I'm gonna type it up so that in 2 minutes on the dot I can hit send again. But what I can do is I can do my own shout out and see what you were up to. Oops, if I ever learned to type in my life, that would be great. If I ever learned how anything is done ever, you know, the game is going great. My ability to use a computer, not so much. Wow. Okay, so my bot is not working. Love that for me. Love that for me so much. Love that for you too. Okay, let's see if we can get it to pay attention to me. So what we are doing right now is the best friend challenge for anybody who doesn't know. Okay, is the SO. I missed the O on SO. I thought I typed that. I am Kat. Hi, I'm usually horrid. Hi, everybody who just came in. We're playing Paleo Pines. We are working on the best friend challenge. For those who don't know, let me actually get it to pop up so that we can all see it together. Ta-da! Thank you, thank you, thank you. That'll give me the 2 minutes of wait time before we get back into playing the game. We are doing the best friend challenge right now. Thank you again, Squid. We are trying to befriend and saddle up to 5 dinos. We have not decided if that includes Lucky or if it only includes brand new dinosaurs that we got. We also have to complete 10 bulletin quests, one for at least each of the people. Right now, I think we have 4 out of the 10 we have ready to go. We just need to collect the stuff for it. We were trying to get one for all the people because we've got Marlo, Granny, Owen, Mary, and Pippin, so we need to grab at least one more quest to do like a baseline of 5. We need to bring Maria a gift on her budding day, which isn't until day 9. And we need to pet Paprika and Bongo 10 times each. So far, we've only pet Bongo 1 time. And we have not pet Paprika at all. There we go. Now my shout out works. All right, let's hide that little thing again so you can see why the sound just started up. So, we are going to be playing more of this today because I really like this game and I'm obsessed with it and I don't know why my stuff is not working properly. For those who don't know, this is Paleo Pines. It is a cozy dino game. Basically, it's your standard, you move to a farm, you gotta grow that farm, yada yada. But there's dinos, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. This game is not officially out, but if you want, you can download the demo on Steam. Man, okay, can't computer, can't talk, can't do nothing. Man, what do y'all see in me? So we're going to be working on what's called the Best Friend Challenge, which of course I just showed y'all. And you can, like I said, download the demo for yourself on Steam. It will be available for Steam, PlayStation, I think Xbox, and of course the Nintendo Switch, which is where I'm going to be getting it in November no, it's September. It's September. Okay, I was thinking of another game, like September 26th, maybe. Just funny, and I should remember that because that's one of my brother's birthdays. So you'd think I would remember that pretty easily. Have not. All right, let's put those away. We'll keep the watering can for now. Keep those. We will put these away though. Be okay. All right. Give Lucky some food. Hello, Lucky. Are you hungry? Probably not yet, but it's okay. Here's an excess of food. So far, we've made Lucky's pen. So we've got 3 Dreamstones in here, so we'll probably end up with 3 dinos in here. I'm going to try to clean out some more areas so we have more areas for more dinos. But there's not a whole lot that doesn't have like a big boulder or a big log or things like that that are kind of in the way. So we'll have to be pretty careful with which dinos we get first so that we can actually clear out those areas. Fingers crossed it's Strachosaurus. So I'm hoping. Alright, we woke up for day 2. So unlike our other playthroughs, we're kind of skipping through the dialogue. We're not really focusing on what people are talking about. We're just kind of flipping through. So we were able to get our flute. All right, now we must play the flute. Blah 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 blah. Ask Lucky to stay here. And then, there we go. We learned to play the flute. Hooray! Maybe I never had it. I'll keep practicing. Hi, Granny. What noise? Oh, that was me playing my flute. Don't worry about it. Oh, you already learned how to do farming. I'll leave you alone. Thanks, Granny. I paraphrased all of that for you. We did the fast version. Wow. She did not give us any seeds. I kind of thought she was going to, but I guess not. That's okay. We have seeds going already. I did think that she was going to give us a quest that... Oops. Wrong button. That was going to let us... grow at least 10 carrots. She didn't give us any carrot seeds. Rude. Lucky? Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Come with our little fast feet. The more I look at our clothes, the more they make me think of pajamas. We might be wearing pajamas, chat. That's okay. Lucky is happy. I have no idea why, but Lucky is happy. Probably because she leveled up, but, you know, who am I to judge? There's a lot of stuff. Lucky, you think you're up to it? Get some fiber for us? For the record, we did not name her Lucky. That is the default name that she comes with. But we will get to name the other dinosaurs that we get. So be thinking of some good dino names. Counting on you. Hi, Bongo. Pet number 2. Pet. Oh, look at little Dan. You're just taking him on his daily constitutional. Alright. Find Mari. Can do. We already know where Mari is. He doesn't know. We're gonna help him out. Alright. Time to see what we can find. Excuse me. Who is that? Wasn't what I was looking for, but where are you? Ancient tablet fragment. Oh. Different than what we found before. Interesting. Come on, Lucky, let's go. We found a stone. Just over here. Hey. What is that one here? I think it's the same as this one up here, but use your inventory to equip the flute. Alright, play a few notes. Maybe I should have gone back to bed. Clearly I can't see. Hydration will help us. Alright, do we want a light colored Gallimimus or a dark colored Gallimimus? That's the real question. They both want to be our friend. So, look at all these friends right here. Wow, look at them. So happy. You don't seem to quite be the same as that other one. Wow. They got upset. Oh. That one's listening to you. Okay. Now what? Alright. Red. Red, yellow, blue, purple. The Gallimimus are easy. I think what'll probably have to happen is when we do our, our monochrome run, we'll probably have to just get the initial Gallimimus and just like put them to the side and then get all of our colorful. Let's see if we can gain its trust. She took all our stuff. Feed it a spring onion. Onion? It hates onion. Oh, it almost fell asleep. How about a carrot? Does Gallimimus like carrot? Yes. Looks like I have half a chance to make a friend. Now I'm gonna give it another carrot. He said to. There's no way that could go wrong. Oh, it got too excited. Let's try to calm it down. Beautiful. Now for a poppin'. A crunchy one specifically. Because we've learned that they like crunchy things, like carrots. Yum! This is our new friend. What is our new friend's name? Name the first one Squid. Squid, you're now a Gallimimus. I know you're lurking and elevating your legs, but you're now a Gallimimus. Alright, we gotta go drop off our buddy here, and then we can go out looking for more dinos. Perfect. The Gallimimus has been discovered. Alright. Let's go give our new friend a new home. Oh, excuse me, please. Fun fact, the Gallimimus and the Parasophilus that we are riding, Lucky, both have the ability to sprint. So we'll probably be relying on our Gallimimus a little bit more while we try to clear out some of the area in the initial farm space. Because then we just have more energy that way. Alright, now we have to direct our friend to a place to live. Let's grab our flute, play our flute. Hey you, follow me. This is where you live now. Yay. Alright, did we gather enough stuff to make this any bigger? Yes, we did. Perfect. Built. I hope that the Gallimimus shows that one. Okay. Looks like Squid shows that. Pet. Pet for Squid. So basically, we're trying to make Squid a helper just as quickly as possible. And it may take like a day or so. Just depends on how happy the galley might be. Nice. You like crunchy things or a treat? But I don't have any. Alright, we're gonna need at least one more large dreamstone, so we're gonna have to go hunting for one. But also, we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a Styracosaurus to be our friends, and hopefully we'll be able to make that habitat a little bit better and make the other dreamstone as quickly as possible. So, it might take some running around, but we'll figure it out. Ooh, those are pretty colors. Do we have any on the field that are the same color as the mammoths? No, but we do have some neat blue ones. Probably go for one of these darker ones. Go for this guy. He looks fancy. So one of the reasons that we have to start off on the Styracosaurus is so that when we go talk to Pippin, we can hopefully get some of the poppins that he actually likes. Although I just realized we don't have any poppins, so we may be out of luck. I don't remember. Oh, it's blue. I like how the blue is just like... Alright. We've learned their call, which is good. Go ahead and soothe. And then feed. And learn they like juicy stuff. Delicious. Unfortunately, we don't have any poppins, like, at all. So, we gotta go into town. Like, desperately. Alright. It's still early enough in the day. Oh, hopefully. Hopefully Pippin will be there. And we can get some poppins. Then we can request some new poppins. Be alright. Nice. See what's on our chore board today. Corn, or I already have one for him. You may have to start doing some of these quests for up on the Pebble Plaza. Pippin makes poppins. Yes, I make poppins. I like little cakes. Alright. Perfect. So now we need to work on being able to get a different flavor. Right now all we have is crunchy. Come on down, Marlo. Walking so slow. Not your stall, Marlo. What are you... Oh my god. Yeah, y'all saw that, right? Trying to make some stone. Alright. Finish that one. Perfect. And we got some free fence out of it. That's the important part. So the free fence pieces will come in handy because now we have 27 to build a pen with. So, we're doing pretty well. It's going to be our second pin, which means we should be able to get the final dreamstone that we need after we befriend the Styracosaurus. But we're going to need all the stuff in order to actually befriend the Styracosaurus. So, let's go ahead and continue befriending because we should be able to start the next portion where we get the... Oh, I found a stone. Where we get the juicy poppins or the like alternative poppins, and then from there we can go collect yours. Mari, what did Mari need again? I already forgot. Lucky. We just decided that mushrooms were Lucky's favorite food. Oops. Not. Lucky's favorite food is something juicy, so probably like a pear or something. Oops. That's my favorite part. That's what they sound like. I think if we sue the second time, we'll be able to feed. Alright, and then we can feed you a cranberry. Basically, we need to get it to the befriending stage and then have it reject our offering. So, that's what we're trying to do. We need to grab some more cranberries. That's okay. Cranberries are. Alright, you don't like crunchy, so let's get this part out of the way. Excellent. No, it hates it. Hydration. Oh, group hydration. Even better. Well, y'all know what that means. Everybody grab your nearest beverage. Tea, coffee, water, soda, milk, juice. Doesn't matter, as long as it's not Gamer Go bathwater. Take a big old sip. That's easy. Why not Gamer Go bathwater? That's easy, chat. I'll tell you. It only serves to make you more thirsty. Scientifically proven. Real actual scientists tested this. Very tragic. Wow. Alright, let's go talk to Pippin. Hey, Pippin, I have a request for you. My slow feet. Oop. No. What do you mean not exactly? Another flavor? Flavor? Nope. Wow. Carrots or strawberries? Okay. Carrots or strawberries. So either he's got a carrot down here, or I'm gonna be at this a little while. It's already midday, so I'm hoping not have a carrot this time. Clover didn't seem to work. Maybe a cranberry would work? Although clovers are juicy. Not quite good. But also, I thought Granny was supposed to give us, some stuff. Oh. We had to go visit her again. That's right. Okay, she gave us carrot seeds. I'm gonna grab some cranberries, or we, like, and we're gonna try them. And if not, then we're gonna go plant the carrots. So, I'll be alright. I hope cranberries works. We need them both for the Styracosaurus to befriend them, also for everything else. There they are. Perfect. And you, nope, not the dinosaur, the cranberry bush. Thank you. Silly character. There's definitely still kind of an issue with the item interfacing. Was hoping that the updates would have sorted it, but it's entirely possible that I haven't updated because I'm kind of bad about that. Unless something auto updates, I often forget to update it. So it could be a user error, like most of the things in stream. It doesn't seem to have satisfied dear Pippin here. But I don't think cranberries will do it. Only strawberries or carrots. Got it. We cannot offer an alternative. Oh, okay. Owen's disappeared. That's exciting. Sprinting along. Ouch. All right. Oh, the green guy. Like it. I like him, but like he's not a big enough saddle wearing guy. To be fair, I have no idea if the saddle is exclusively for characters that you can actually ride, or if it's for just any dino you come across. So, I'll have to figure that out. Alright, hop off here. Grab some carrots. Get them on the ground. Perfect. This does give us an additional day to work on the other dreamstone. Try to get it ready because I know that we have to have both that dreamstone fully complete and have enough space in the pen and find out their favorite food so we can feed it to them. Those were all the steps we had to use to actually find out like what made the Strigosaurus happy. Hold on. Jump down over here real quick. Alright. Pop some things in here. Alright. Good, good, good. Perfect. Okay. So we still need some fiber and some wood. Easy enough, I think. Might take us a couple days, but I think we'll get there. The in-game days, not not anything else. All right, this away. We'll keep the clover. We'll keep the stone. I don't think we needed dandelions in for anything yet, but okay. All right, now we need explore. Come, Lucky. We are still exploring. So I'm not sure that we're gonna find a carrot or a strawberry, but there's got to be something we could use instead. I wonder if maybe one of our quests had the ability to get one. What did that say? Oh, we have crops that need watering. I forgot to water them before we ran away. Oops. Oh, I don't think anybody was offering us carrots and strawberries, so let's go correct our mistake real quick. Otherwise, I'll forget to water them before we put our character to bed, and well, then that's just a whole other problem. How did I forget to water them? We literally just planted them. Thankfully, our watering can holds like 20 charges, so we do pretty okay. I definitely appreciate when this gets better and we can have the Gallimimus do just all of them at once. That is definitely way better. Please write in my journal about carrots, please. Alright. Now we're on the hunt for more things. Kinda hoping we can find some wood pieces in the wild, but I don't think we've ever been successful in that. For like once in a blue moon. Usually it'll have to be on the path, and I didn't see any. Got some clover I could pick. Doesn't count. Oh yeah, we haven't got paprika today. So we know that paprika is 1 day behind in pets from Bongo because we were mean and didn't pet paprika yesterday. Sorry, paprika. You're very cute, but I forgot that I was doing that. In fact, it is day number 2, which means our final pet for paprika will be day 11 if we only do one a day. I know other folks are doing just all at once and just doing them, but I want to make sure that we pet them daily rather than as like a, oh, 10 times in a row, done. This feels more in line with the challenge. Oh, why does my nose itch? There's nothing in it. I hate when that happens. Grab some of these. I don't know if we need them, but we're grabbing them. Excuse me. We might find a use for them, considering how much effort it took. Jeez. I'm pretty sure we've already pet Bongo today, but we're gonna do it again, just for good measure. Hi, Bongo. Alright. A clay fragment. We were making the sound of writing stuff down, but we weren't writing anything down. That was weird. Oh, Owen has a question. Hello, Owen. Blah, 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 blah. She's tried to mingle before. Yes. Alright, so we got 2 quests going. Am I actually supposed to feed her the mango? No. There's nothing in the quest that says I have to feed her the mango. Wonder if the mango could be used. Because I think the main thing is that the first element has to be like juicy, and that's the caveat for using it. I don't know. If it gets too late to turn it in, then we'll just work on it when our character wakes up in it. But hoping that we're gonna be fast enough. Because if we get a juicy poppin', then we can immediately go befriend a Strachosaurus. Oh good, we got some fast feet. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to hit the right trigger. Doesn't look like it. Nope, okay. Has to be a strawberry or a, what was the other thing? I don't remember. Strawberry or something. Carrot. So, a hydrate for me. Hello. How you doing, Fappers? Welcome to Paleo Pines. You should hydrate for yourself, too. Water is good for you. This is the dino game that I love so much. We're working on a challenge called the Best Friends Challenge. We have a lot of befriending to do. It's gonna be a bit. Alright, let's put Lucky away. Boop. Alright, did we get anything new? What did we do? Oh, not a singular thing. Alright. Let's put our poor character to sleep. Jeez. You need friends? Oh no! Why do you need friends? What's wrong with the ones you got? What's wrong with the ones you got? You need like friends who play games, friends who don't play games. I mean, oh hey, it's this goober. What's up, goober? I'm trying to do things here. I got a whole farm I gotta take care of, sir. I am not worried about you. I'm sure he's gonna tell us something super important that we absolutely need to know. But I'm trying to grow carrots so that I can befriend a dinosaur and break a rock with its head. That was pretty important. Alright, let's see what he wants. Our outfit kind of looks like pajamas. Alright, I'm coming. I'm trying to do chores. What is it that you want, Owen? Sorry to show up unannounced, but I was hoping to update my stuff. I got a Gallimimus. I don't mean to brag, but I know everything about Gallimimus. My dreamstones. You don't know. Cool. Diets. You don't own them. It's their choice to stay with you. Or I hit trust instead of diet. It might even help. Or you get yourself a saddle. They will let you know when they're seed worthy. That's it. I'm good. I don't need to know any of this. Could you please log it in your journal? You got it. Oh, Ed, where are you? Okay, here's Squid. Lucky. What was Squid doing over there? Squid, what the heck were you doing? Could you get back in your pen, please? That little butt. He needs to be in his pen. Can I, like, bird you in there? I think I can. We're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, where we grab our flute. Follow me, gosh darn it. In here. Cool. You can chill in here. Let me get back here. Oh. Alright. Let's break some stuff. My second favorite activity. Also, judging by the sky, he came over really early in the morning to talk to us about the fact that we have a Gallimimus, and it took him months to get his Gallimimus. Like, somebody needs to be better at dinosauring. Yeah. So these ones that have, like, more of the wood and stone have more of a chance to drop wood and stone, and then the ones that have the little strings, more of a chance to drop fiber, blah, blah, blah. So, we were banking on, and it worked. Alright, we are one wood short, and that's it. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get any free wood. That's okay. Alright. We'll make it somehow. We'll be okay. What we can do while we're waiting for these guys to actually like us, is probably try to gather up some more stuff. We're gonna check and see if the Grumpy Sales guy has a strawberry or a carrot he's willing to sell us. So, cool, quest done. If not, we're gonna have to make some inventory space so that we can work on getting other dinosaurs to be our friends. Because we can't just wait around for this Dracosaurus forever. Oh, now he has a quest for it. What do you want, sir? Oh, 15 of each flowers. Fantastic. You're not selling anything I need. Yeah, don't need that. I need either a strawberry or a carrot. Alright. You don't have it, but that's okay. Still haven't found a quest for everybody yet. That's a little concerning. So we've got Agami, we've got Pippin, we've got Owen, we've got Mari. So Marlo seems to be the only one we don't have a quest for yet for the best friend challenge. So let's work on everybody else, and then we just have to do 10 total, as long as at least 5 of them come from each person. One from each guy. Hopefully, we can make that work. We're not gonna get a Styracosaurus today, so we're gonna need to work on somebody else. Hopefully we can find another dino to love us. I also don't really have any, like, crunchy foods or anything like that. We just have juicy foods for some reason. Not sure how that happened. I know, you're sleepy. I didn't forget, I just forgot. Fine. Alright, somewhere around here is like a lost trinket or something. It's probably on. Ah! Magic circle. We love our interaction circle. Right, just gotta return the trinket to her. I don't really want one of these guys with the yellow head. So, we'll wait on them. Ooh, a dreamstone. Oh. Excuse you. Wow, he's just like yelling at me. Get out of here. Okay, okay. Hello. See if we can finish Corlin's quest while we're waiting for everything else. Alright, we got enough dandelions. We have 6 clovers. We need, I think, 15 or so. Not for both. Okay, right. Those were along the way, so it's pretty easy to find. I don't think I can recommend this game enough. You know, like, it's been such a delight playing it, and I've really only been able to play the demo. Like, this isn't even the full game yet, and I'm already just in love with it. As soon as we get some of these challenges down, we'll probably take a small break from it, because I don't want to get burned out on it before it's even out. And I know my ADHD, if I play it too much, I may not love it as much. Oh. I do have a couple games that I want to try on the stream. I have Beer and Breakfast that I picked up. So I want to try that one out. Of course, we're going to be jumping back in Ace Attorney this weekend, but, you know, a little bit. Not quite a cozy game, that one. Oh, I guess it depends on your definition of cozy. Murder mysteries usually isn't on that list, so. Oh, hi. Excuse me. Alright. How did that one little patch give me 5 points? Oh well. Like whores and Malibu's, I think. Realized that came out a little funky. The saying is don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So, gifters and mouses. Yes. You saved my day. Can I pay you on carnivore food? No. Just shells. Can't blame the guy for trying. Yay! We made money. That was the important part. We needed money so that we could actually get stuff from this guy. Are you here for a poppin' or two? Take this. You earned it. Oh, for the fiber. That's right. I forgot about that. I know we can buy a crunchy one. There's got to be at least one person, dino creature, that wants a crunchy poppin'. So we'll pick one up. We probably won't get to befriend them today, but try. We gotta give the thing to Grandma. How are you sleeping? Oh. Oh, we're talking to her about something. Deliver a hat. Cool. We finished 2 quests in 1 moment. Alright, let's see. So we've done Um, Fiber needed. We've done the deliver a hat, which we just need to turn it into Owen. So that's going to be Pippin and Owen. And then we need some wood, and we need a thing for Mari, and then we need Marlo to need something. Come on, Marlo. You're not that strong of an independent person. We can help you. Apparently, according to several feedback reports, Marlo was a favorite character, and people were hoping for romance options. So, I don't think that's quite a thing in this game, but I mean, I'd pick Marlo. Or Mari. I'd probably pick Mari. She's pretty cool. Got a wild and crazy spirit that I appreciate. She loves dinos, and, you know, could be better than that. Um, yeah, I have stones. Oh, we got potatoes. Cool. And we delivered a hat and got money. Alright, that's 2 bulletin quests. Now, while we're out here, see if we can, we're gonna make some crunchy friends. Get some herb food, which is always a plus. Free food is never a problem. Hey, you're a green guy. What's up, green guy? Maybe we should go for blue guys. I don't know. Can I talk to you? Alright, green guy. What's up, green guy? Okay. Red as big as we can. Oh, yellow, blue, purple. Yellow, blue, purple. Feed. Oh, our potatoes did not come to our inventory. Well, we'll know pretty quick if it's a fan of crunchy or not. Do you like cranberries? Yes. Okay, cool. We're just gonna make it take a nap. Okay. Now we can get out our journal and make notes. Alright. That one does not like crunchy, I'm sure, because a cranberry is going to be fragrant and juicy. So we're thinking maybe fragrant is probably the tell-all. So, be alright. Not sure what I can do without grown character. Oof, okay. We gotta find a bigger dinosaur who likes crunchy, but we forgot to grab anything. Alright, back when we go, change out our stuff. I don't know why I'm still carrying this mango. It's fine. We'll be alright. We're just having a silly day. Hydrate. Wow. Thank you for that. Riding the dinos is the best part. I know, right? I'm kind of hoping that we can have other dinos to ride. So we're definitely going to need to buy more saddles because, of course, we've only got the one that spawns in the ranch. But we're going to need at least 3 more, possibly 4 more. Okay. Watering can, please. I keep forgetting you have to push and hold. Alright. Let's put some stuff away. Let's trade out some stuff in our inventory. Because if we find a dino who likes potatoes, obviously they're not going to like mangoes and stuff. Mushrooms, unfortunately, are juicy and herbaceous, so they won't work. A mango is technically crunchy, but we only have one, so we're going to keep a hold of it. I think the potatoes are going to be our friends. If we find a dino that likes potatoes, they should, theoretically, like the crunchy poppins. Or the herbaceous poppins. I don't think we needed dandelions or clovers still. We just needed like 1 more wood. Yeah, we just needed 1 wood. Okay. But I am gonna put away the clovers and the dandelions too. Clover, dandelion, those are up. I don't think we're gonna be able to find any other like random crunchy things. So potatoes, even though we've only got a few, are gonna have to be what we use. I guess we're just gonna have to wait until we can find ourselves a carrot somewhere. Oh, hi, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm doing well. How are you? As you can see, we are playing Paleo Pines. Welcome to the server as well. I get alerts for that. I tried to set it up so I could see it when it happens. It doesn't always work, but I try. Yeah, level 6. That should give us a couple of fast feeds. We're going the wrong way, but that's okay. We should probably save these and maybe get a wooden thing back home. But yeah, how are you doing? Welcome in. I went the wrong way again. We're just turning ourselves all the way around. I'm not sure how I keep doing that. Alright, here's Owen. We just have to go behind Owen. Whee! Alright, I'm gonna save 20 energy for when we get back. That way we can hopefully get the 1 last wood we needed. I don't think Nucleosaurs liked crunchy. Maybe. A blue one. Excuse me, you're pretty. You're my friend. Wow, that didn't work. Please, a moment of your attention. Please, stop running me over. Just be my friend. This blue guy said, absolutely not. That one wants to be my friend. This one said no. Please. Please, come on. Aha! Got him. The problem was I wasn't doing it when it actually told me to, so... Blue, blue, blue! Red, yellow. Right. Blue, blue. Ooh. Red. Yeah. Nice. Easy enough. He sounds like he's yawning. Soothe, friend. Soothe. Do you like... Well, he's not really soothed enough, but I think if we do it again, he's gonna fall asleep. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, well, at least we can get some notes on him. Nice, we discovered an Ankylosaurus. Hey, you woke up. Nice. I didn't think that would work. Perfect. First try. Fantastic. He's curious about me, and perfect friendship. Do you like crunchy? It trusts me! We've been our first dino friend! Well, second dino friend. But our first on our own. Yay! Okay, what's our Ankylosaurus' name gonna be? Alright, so our first one was Squiddy. Let's do... I don't know. What are we gonna name it after? That, who wants to be an Ankylosaurus? Anybody? Anybody want to be an Ankylosaurus? I'll name it after you. You would love to be? Alright, this one's gonna be called Cube. Fantastic. Alright, we have Cube the Ankylosaurus. Let's take our Ankylosaur buddy back home. Although with this being our second dinosaur that we've picked up, it does mean we're gonna have to start fresh on a Dreamstone for our future Styracosaurus. Not that it's a requirement, but it is good to have one of those. Alright. Cube, you're following us. That doesn't look like... I don't know if that's our trust meter or if that's the experience meter. It seems to be growing, so I assume that it's the experience meter. I don't know. See if, like, gathering stuff affects it. Doesn't seem to. Okay, weird. Alright. Let's get that. We didn't try any treats or anything. We literally just tried the Crunchy Poppin'. So, you know. You know how it is. Alright. Find a good pile. Probably that one. Oh. Didn't get any wood from that? Oh, that's just not fair. Man, I was hoping that we would. Hey, friend, come here. Oh, we didn't do the other one. Follow me. Oh, follow me. This is your home. Welcome, Cube, to this home right here. So the only thing we're missing is a piece of wood. Unfortunately, we didn't get one with the last thing that we hit, so we're gonna have to grab it in the morning. So it means our friendship won't quite increase as fast, but can't get a crunchy food and feed it to you. Potato. Not your favorite thing, but that's okay. want to quite put this stuff away yet, but I don't think we're going to be able to befriend and set up another pin today. Go ahead and sleep. Ah, a hydration. Oh. Squid is now a helper. Perfect. Put her saddle around the ranch. First, I'm trying to grab some seeds. Ah! He's like, I want to be friends too. Squid, please. Alright. So the Gallimimus can get water and then spray it on the crops. We're gonna do real quick. Don't look thirsty, the Gallimimus looks thirsty. If I can position the Gallimimus, that would be nice. Tap. Water everywhere. Perfect. We'll be back for you, Gallimimus. Alright. Break some stuff, and hopefully we get a singular piece of wood. Wow, carrot seeds. Not at all, but it's... Oh, look, we got our wood. Nice. I mean, you're gonna need a lot more wood to finish the next thing, but that's okay. Try. Oh, keep breaking things to maybe get some wood. Alright. That puts Lucky out of commission for breaking things. Not to worry. I only needed one anyway, so. Alright. Build. Perfect. Now, Ankylosaurus has a bigger thing. There you go, Cube. And there you go, Squid. Pets all around. And one for Lucky, too. Good measure. Uh-oh. Oh, the pin is too small. Interesting. Okay. We gotta make the pin bigger. For sure. Alright. So we know we can make it at least one bigger. If that helps. We made it at least one row bigger. I'm hoping that that will count as big enough, but wait, nope, it still says the pin is too small. Alright, it's currently 87. And I don't know what each dino needs. So let's check our thing, because I think it's like a combined total. So we don't know what Lucky needs. The Gallimimus needs 25. The Ankylosaurus needs 50. So that's probably like 100 between all of them. 87 now. So let's do. Yeah. So let's do. This. And then take out the inside. Put us at 88. Excuse me. So if we take them out like this, it just adds 2, and it doesn't have any. Still too small. Ooh. Only at 93. So where can we add more space? Probably over here. Can't, oh, we can do it here. 94, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can we get a 10? Can, but not really. Plus, the fast feet going. Wow. We are gonna need a completely different side of the map to be able to do our next pin. That's not good. This one. And of course, our dear Lucky doesn't have enough to do one more. So we're gonna have to go like that. Calm down. Just building like a little extra wing of it, basically. Alright, so that has added like 3 or 4 extra cubes. Let's see. Is it still too small? Oh, it says perfect. What a great pin. Alright, so everybody is happy. That's the important part. Let's dump in some food. Oh my god, calm down. And let's take the Gallimimus. So rather than taking Lucky out and just using up all Lucky stamina on sprinting, we're actually going to take the Gallimimus and hope that it helps a little bit. You know, a little bit. Oh, Mari has a quest for us. Whee! Hi, Mari, what's up? Oh, my lucky trinket. Perfect. Oh, we got 3 crunchy poppins for doing that one. Cool. Didn't even have to... Oh, our inventory is very full. We also got a saddle, so we need to drop that off. That can help. Like our sprinting is not causing as much level gain as I was hoping. That's okay. Alright, so we can put away our watering can. We have the Gallimimus. We can put away quite a few. This away. These away. The saddle. That away. I don't think we need the crunchy right this second. But those away. Oh, we needed the fiber for a quest. Oh, yeah. We don't yet need the shovel, but we definitely will. I think the next day is when the shovel becomes a necessity. A necessity? You like that? Yeah. Alright, it's good. Let's go. Gather the free food. Because the 3 herbivores with big tummies, we're gonna need it. I'm hoping that he's selling a carrot today so that we can finally make these juicy poppins. Finally get one of these guys on our team. It may take a bit to tame them, because what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to make an entirely new pin. So we're gonna need some money, but I think we can handle it. I think we'll be okay. Please, class it. Granny has a quest for us. What's up, Granny? I don't know, you have a quest. Oh yeah, we gave her this stuff. Ooh, a watermelon. Okay. What's on the chore board? Oh, one for him. Nice. Absolutely. So that makes, I think, 1 for everybody. Study a Sigatosaurus. Yeah, I can definitely do that, but you need 9 fiber. Okay, you need 7 fiber. Can't do turnips. I can do that. Perfect. Alright, so we officially have done, let's see, we did wood needed, we did lost trinket, we did a hat, and we did fiber needed. So now, the only other one we need to do is the wood needed for Marlowe, so we need 8 wood. And that will take care of our 5 of, like, from each person minimum. And then we can do other quests, like the 2 fiber needed quests, the Psittacosaurus quest, and then the fiber needed for Pippin too. Which we're actually gonna probably go turn in as soon as we find out if this guy has a carrot. Please have a carrot today. He does! Yay! Okay, perfect. Whew! I was about to be really sad. Look, I don't care that you want me to turn this quest. We're not turning it in yet. Oh wait, we have to. Yeah. I'm here. Brought you something. Didn't think you were serious. Juicy Poppin'! Yay! Okay. Now I can befriend the Styracosaurus. I'm not turning in my quest for you. I need that fiber to make a dreamstone. I also need way bigger pins. So I need like so much more. Alright, let's buy like, I don't know, 20 of them maybe? We had like 17 that we started with at home, and then we're pretty much out. So, yeah. But to befriend the Styracosaurus, we're actually going to need to build the pin and build the dreamstone and just so many things. So we still have a ways to go. We still have our cranberries. I don't remember what these guys were. Hey, come here. Hello, Tiny. I don't remember what it was. Do the call again. Oh, it was yellow. Okay. Alright, he is. Oh, it's a Psittacosaurus. Absolutely. Sweet, 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 sweet. Oh, go take a nap. Take a nap. One nap. Cool. Now I can get out my journal and take notes. Now we finished the quest. Perfect. And back on our squid we go. Alright, let's see if we can find a Styracosaurus. Looks like we saw yesterday. It's close. Not exactly the same. There's some actually blue ones over here. Do a blue one. Let's still do a blue one. Yeah, we'll do a blue one. I like this head pattern. Wait, no. Oops. I would like to feed you a cranberry. Nom nom. Delicious. We do another one, is it going to be too much? Oh, I hope not. But it has to be in the green, otherwise we can't use Poppin. Alright, now. In the green, but... Trust me! Yes! Okay, we now have 4 dinosaurs back home on the ranch, including Lucky. So, we either need one more that we befriend aside from this one, or we're gonna need like a 2. Alright, let's see. Who are we gonna name this one after? I don't know who's lurking. I don't know who to name it after. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know how to turn Unusually Horrid's name into a dinosaur name, since we did get the raid. Not really cool. Let's see. Call it Horrid. Or Hori. I'm gonna go with Hori. I'm gonna go with Hori. Hey, they're interested. Brachiosaurus. Look at all of it I have accomplished. How delightful. Oh, what are you kidding me? Wow. Actually managed to befriend a Strachosaurus. I did indeed. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yay! Back to the ranch we go. We're gonna need a home for this little one. Oof, there you go. Let's go! Alright. Hopefully we have enough that we can build a pen that the Strachosaurus will be happy with. Thinking of just cutting it across here and making that whole thing a pen. And then cleaning it out later. But I don't know if it counts. And to do that, I'm definitely going to need the gate. So, drop you off. We also are going to need a trough. And I don't have enough money for that. Unless, wasn't there one over here somewhere? Ah, there was. Not that we have enough food to put in it, but it'll be okay. It's a start. All a start. Start somewhere. And then we need these, but I don't have enough pocket space. Drop off the juicy ones. We'll grab that. We'll drop off the watermelon. Be okay. We're not gonna quite get to fully build just like these guys are. I think it'll be okay. Alright. Let's see if we like right here. Start with that. No? Okay. Let's put those. That. Aha. See, it works this way. Oh, I can't go over to the right. Can I not finish it by attaching it to this? Oh my god. Okay, I can. It's currently... Oh, we just fenced it in and it was like, yeah, this is my house. That's fine. It's not currently the type I wanted it to be. We can make it happen. So I think the only way that we're going to be able to change the biome of this is to somehow learn magic. I'm not sure yet. I think maybe there's something going on over here from being what I need it to be. So we'll get lucky to clear these out, and then that should hopefully help. Okay, so because back here it's biome, a desert biome or something. What we'll need to do is get lucky to clear those out, so we can try to put at least one more fence post down. That'll help. We'll go put a trough in there in a second. First, let's grab this and this. I'll grab more in a little bit. Oh my god. Hurry, where are you following us around? Oh, we didn't quite give them a new home. Alright. Try this part again. Get in here. Okay, so they didn't need to follow us, they just did follow us. Odd. Can I please put it in this one little patch? Thank you. Not a lot of food, but it's food at least. Give Corey a pet. And give Corey a cranberry, I guess? I don't know. Not sure what their favorite food is. But I know that they like juicy. Cranberries are juicy. Wish we still had a little bit of stamina left with Lucky, because that's gonna bug me. Darn it. Or maybe we do have stamina left. No, we do not. Fantastic. Well, our best bet is to run around in the rest of the world and try to find another dino. So we've got the Parasaurolophus, we've got our Plesiosaurus, we have our Gallimimus, and we have our Styracosaurus. We need at least one more, unless you all decide I need two more. And then we will work on getting that done. I'm hoping that before we wrap up for the night, we will have at least our 4 to 5 dinos, like at home in a pen, and then next stream we can work on befriending them all. Which is going to be a bigger task than it sounds. You kind of have to find out like their favorite foods, make sure their pen is the way they like it, all kinds of stuff. Now, technically, I do have 3 different dinos that we have now befriended. So, in theory, the challenge is just to get those dinos and then at least 2 more dinos, whether they're the same species or another species. But I think having 5 different ones is ideal. I don't know what those guys I have on me. I have a potato on me, so if they like crunchy things, I'm in luck. If they like juicy things, I'm not in luck. Ooh, that guy is kind of cool looking. I don't like that. Yellow, blue, purple, blue, blue, purple. Alright. You. Hello. Nope. Yellow, blue, purple, blue, blue, purple. Sounds like a bird. Alright, do you like potato? Let's find out. You like potato. He does not like potato. Oh no. It does sound like a bird. He does not like potato. That's not good. Do you like cranberry? It means he doesn't like crunchy, I think. So he's not gonna like the crunchy poppins, which is all I have on me. Okay, okay. He does like cranberries, so we need our juicy poppins back. Hurry, Lucky. To home! To the juicy poppins! We need that guy to be my friend, so I have to hurry. I don't want to use up the rest of my fast feats just in case. Because if we're able to somehow level up, I don't want to be like not having enough. Oh, words are not my strong suit. Trying to get home as quickly as I can without having to sprint. Why did I put the juicy poppins away? That was so silly of me. Also, I have no idea if you can ride those guys, but I want one because we've never gotten one. That is one of the few dinos that I just have not tamed, like at all. So Gotta have it. I think they're carnivores, is the thing. So I don't think we can put them in the pen with our Strachosaurus that we just got, but it'll be okay. Alright, Juicy Poppin'. And I grabbed something else too. I've done that. Do away. We'll have to make him his own pen, and we'll have to get him his own feeding trough. So, oh, how do we find carnivore food? We'll probably have to buy it, which means we need to go into town quickly. And to get a trough, we're gonna need to buy it. So, thanks. What do we have that we can sell? Not a lot. Let's hope we have enough to sell to get a trough and some carnivore food. Because I'm almost positive that those little guys are carnivore. So, fingers crossed. Alright, we know we need like 100 to get the food. Or to get the thing. So, oh, he won't buy like dandelions. Will you buy dandelions? You will not, but you will buy these stones that nobody's asked for yet. Hmm. I do need the fiber. Thanks. Okay. I don't think we have enough stuff that people will want to buy. So we may be... Ooh. We may not be able to do it. We could sell our potatoes, but that doesn't give us enough. And if we sell our cranberries, well, it only gives us 4. So that's not enough. Can I sell the who to make this happen? Not her either. Hmm. We may just have to do it in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the potatoes just to give us a better chance. I'm gonna buy 3 carnivore food. Hope that it works. There's not really anywhere else that we can get a trough except for buying it. So we're just gonna have to hope for the best. 2 each. I don't think we have been able to collect enough like cranberries and stuff to have sold them and gotten it. So he's just gonna have to be upset with it. Like really upset. I think if we give him treats, he'll be okay. But I don't know if you can put herbivore food and carnivore food in the same trough. I don't even know if you can put them in the same pen. So, oops, I went wrong. All right, we'll get ourselves a new friend. Befriending 3 dinos in one day? What I do? Hello, tiny raptor. Nice. Okay. Oops. A cranberry. Yes, yes. Alright, now hopefully the next cranberry gets him up to where he needs. I need more cranberries. No! Okay, clovers are juicy. I can try that. But if he really likes clover, if clover's like his favorite thing. Ooh. Okay, and now he had clover. See if that works. I think he liked the clovers better than he liked the cranberries. Okay, we're in the green. Alright. Here's a poppin'. It's juicy. Oh, it worked. Okay. Okay, little guy. You seem too small for me to actually ride, but you know what? Come on with me. Alright, who have we not done? Saw MCAT in here earlier. We can do MCAT. Alright, that's in the MCAT. Don't tell MCAT. Don't tell MK. Alright, let's make this. Oh. Coleophysis. Let's go. Come on, little friend. Let's go home. Really kind of banking on Lucky reaching level 7 and curing my woes, but it's okay. Where did we end up? Looks like the right way. Yeah, okay. Looked like a completely different way than I was used to for a second. We're out of cranberries, so or we're almost out of. We're gonna need to fix some tomorrow. But I think it'd be okay for Alright. So we now have so many different dinosaurs. Oh dear. Let's find out how big of a pen this one needs. We also don't have another gate. Hey little guy. Can I stuff you in here? Huh. I don't necessarily want to put it with the Dracosaurus, but it needs a home for now. I could put him in here with these guys, but their pen is already like really big. Guess it's gonna be in here for now. Alright, what kind of... Alright, what kind of... You need a... Oh no. Definitely a carnivore. But I don't know what size thingy you need. I know he has nowhere to sleep, but what is he? Small dreamstone. Okay. Okay. Small dreamstone it is. Lucky quit new pen, please. Alright, let's grab a small dreamstone. At the very least, you're gonna have somewhere to sleep. As for something to eat now that I don't think they're gonna get along too well in the long term. But in the short term, it'll be okay. Alright. You're definitely gonna need just way more fiber. Not only for our quests, but also for these things. So. Oh, just like so many things. We are working on the Strachosaurus. We are working on this little friend. I don't know why he's not hanging out in his pen. Probably because he doesn't have any food. I think I have to take this out. Put this in. Oh, I can do both. Hot dog, okay. I didn't think I was gonna get to. Get you real quick. And pet you. Pet. I don't know why this little one is not staying in their pen, but it's okay. Alright. Our goal is to get one more dinosaur before we wrap up for the night. So we're gonna need these because we can sell them. Probably need to go ahead and just plant all these seeds, might as well. Mushrooms, I don't think we really need them. I'm gonna get rid of them. Don't want to sell the mango yet. So let's start with these things that we're working on. Make it a 12. Alright, so then carrots. Perfect. Then we'll put the other 2 seeds away. So I do know that if it gets late enough, your character will just pass out and it'll be morning. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get some last minute things done before that happens. Because it is definitely like nearing bedtime. But I don't want for the game to not count that we've like watered things and all the little overnight stuff. Uh-oh. Running out of energy. Come on. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna have enough energy to water all these. Literally one short. And I ran out of energy. I don't think I can eat anything. Our character doesn't eat, apparently. He just kind of suffers. Alright, let's put her to bed. Ugh. I didn't calculate how many I was going to need. I'm a bad gamer, y'all. Alright, we are going to grab our friendly Gallimimus. What are these plants? Why are you still out here? I'm going to force him back in his pen, but to do that, I think we have to clean it up a little bit. Come on. We'll go water everything, and we'll grab Lucky, we'll clean up the pen, and then make sure he goes back to the sun. Even put food in there for you. Oh. I'd hate to dismount when we've got all this stuff. Oh, it's dirty in here. Didn't even notice. Nice. I got some sticky fertilizer and some soft fertilizer. Come here. Right. Gonna clear out some stuff over here. It's gonna make the pen smaller, but I think that's okay. As long as it is simply to make it a value one. Alright. It is now a ranch biome, which is better for the dinos, I think. Right. Probably too small now, but we can make it a little bit bigger on the front end, so it's okay. And we'll come in and get this stuff. Cool. Alright. Nah. a bunch of things open because we need way more fiber, way more wood, way more everything. Okay. Got the off real quick. And then we need to consult the manual to see. Okay, that likes the cloudy one. Where's the cloudy one? It's this. No? Oh, okay. Certain ones I cannot do. Interesting. Alright. And then the swirly one is the other one. This one likes the swirly one. Not enough room for weeds. Okay. Okay. I don't know how that worked, but you know. This, these. I just need to go grab the wood. Wood and stones. Heck yeah. Great. Gather up everything. We definitely need to go get the little guy and make him come here. What are you doing over there? You're supposed to stay in your pen. Oh. Hey, follow me. He's alert. Following me. There we go. Now, it said he didn't have a bed. I wonder if this one is unreachable. He has food. It seems like he prefers different food. There's carnivore food, and there's herbivore food. Is it the fact that they're both together? Is that the issue? Okay. We're just gonna have to get him his own trough, I think. While we're out and about. That's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Alright, so I don't know if the smaller dinos can actually be ridden. But I think what we may have to do is we may have to just go ahead and get another small dino, or go find a big friend and make him his own pen. Because I don't see us being able to fit a big dino in one of the pens we already have. We'll see. That's all we got. Let's see, we can pick up this little green guy. Join our home. Could be a thing. Alright. For some stuff. Alright, we gave her 7 fiber, which got rid of most of our fiber. Marlowe, I think, needed some wood. Alright, he gave us 5 potatoes. Let me sell some stuff to you, please. Oh my god, watermelons are worth $1,200. Yeah, I want to sell you my watermelons? What the crap? Why are they worth so much? I will gladly take $3,000 from you. Cool. Now I can afford a gate and a trough. Or maybe even 2 troughs. Oh, but I don't have enough space. I can sell these 4 stones. It'll be okay. Goodbye, stones. I need inventory space. Let's buy 1 gate, but 2 troughs. That'll be alright. I might need more fences. Let's buy... We've got 21. 21, let's buy 19. Make 40. Cool. Now we can make another thing. We've got a gate, we've got another trough, so we can make an entire pin. So if we find another dinosaur we like, we can make a pin for him. Yeah? You don't have that oniony spark. Okay. 10 homegrown spring onions. Okay, cool. We do have... not that. We didn't pick our vegetables. I completely forgot about that. We're trying to hurry. Mostly because I want to pick our vegetables and then go pick a dinosaur. Like I said, we could do the little guys. We've got crunchy poppins, but we don't have crunchy stuff. So we'll need to go pick our carrots before we do anything else anyway. We could get that guy just so that we have like one of each dinosaur that's available. But I don't know if they're omnivores. If they are, we can move the little guy from here into another pin. I don't think I'm gonna do it anyway. And then put them in a pin together. Where do we pin him in? We could do over here, but it's like absolutely littered with stuff. I don't know how we'd get a fence through there. Oh, I don't really need a big space, but they do need an enclosed space. So it can be like a future pin. So we'll work on that. It's gonna be a future pin. I guess I can't go this way because of the house. We'll leave it there for now. Leave it there for now. One of these will come out and it'll become the gate, but for now, it'll be alright. Alright, I need to put away our very expensive watermelons. I don't need a big one or a small one right this second. What I need is my inventory. We'll grab our carrots, which I think are technically juicy and alright, quest for Granny is now done. And the quest for Oniony Spark is done. Fantastic. I don't know why this one isn't grown. We grew all those at the same time. Alright. Second trough. Excuse me. Okay, Hori is happy because we took away the carnivore food. And now Incat is happy, but Hori is unhappy. Interesting. Okay. But Hori, you've got your food here. Oh, it makes Hori uneasy. Okay, don't worry. I am working on a pin to put the other dino in. Maybe... just temporarily. Like a temporary pin, you know? We'll destroy this later, but maybe like a temporary pin. How big is this pin? This is 21, and I think the requirements for MCAT was 5. Doesn't say. Does this say 12? Excellent. Alright, so we are actually gonna make them a little sad real quick. Grab that. We're gonna grab this. I know. Slide it all in there real quick before we move anything. We're just kicking in cat's ad. It's fine. Follow me. Come on. This one is your home now. No, no. Okay, so I think Corey's now unhappy because they're alone. So I could move the Gallimimus into here. Or I can just take this out and it can just be a giant pin. Oh, nope. Now Lucky and Squid are unhappy. Because it's not big enough, maybe? Or is it because there's not enough food? Alright, let me move this. Okay. Is it because it's too small? Corey would love more pin mates, but wait, did it not count them as living in this pin? That was the whole point. Follow me, dang it. You're home. Hey, Cube and Hori are happy now. Hey. Get over here. Insano? What is happening? Okay, now Lucky is happy because Lucky has a new home. How did this happen? I broke down the wall between the two pins and then they decided none of them was gonna live in that pin anymore? Follow me, dang it. Can't sprint while holding this thing. Obviously. Watermelon in the world. I mean, I missed that earlier, but it's true. There, now everybody is happy. Why were you all so happy by that? We were all doing well. Feels crowded. Okay, so we definitely need to, like, separate them up a little bit. Feels crowded. Okay. So what I could do is I could put the Gallimimus and this one together, but I don't know where I would put their pin. Because I think I would need to leave it that big. I know, you feel crowded. The Gallimimus needs a big pin. That was half the problem. So let's try... Okay, Lucky is unhappy. Put it back. Lucky will be fine. He is happy again. Right? This is this one. Cube, you're unhappy. Oh no. Okay. Cube, are you happy again? Cube is happy again. Makes this one the one for the Gallimimus. Why can't I pick this one up? What is happening? Oh, I can't pick that one up for some reason. I don't know why. Hey, follow me. I need you to, like, wait here for a second. I think the Strachosaurus is stuck. I think that's the problem. Alright. Now I can move it. Okay. Yes, yes, that makes what I'm happy. I got it. But Squid doesn't know is that we are putting large patch into this one. And we're grabbing this one. Oh, we picked up 10 fiber from that because it wasn't complete. Yep. Now we are having our friend here. Follow me. Wait, why is it not letting me say this is your home? Oh. It's still counting this as the original pin. Lucky, please. Dang it. I wasn't trying to help. Yeah, get back over here. This is difficult. Why is it so hard? You stay here. Lucky, come here. Because you're really just not going where you're supposed to. Get in here. This is your home. It's okay. Alright. Corey's good. Lucky's good. You come back here, please. Alright, this is why we don't combine pins. Right. Everybody's good. Everybody's happy. Right? All good. We're all happy. We weren't able to go get a new dinosaur because we were so focused on you all being happy. Alright. Let's try one more. Come with me. Go into the Gallimimus' pen. This is gonna be your home. Yep, you got a new home. It's technically your old home, but we don't have to know about that. I need this. Also need all the rest of these. Come on, give me this thing. No, can't pick that up. That up. That up. That up. Alright. I need Dreamstone. Must also go over here. Be happy. Oh. I have an extra trough somewhere. Okay, so because the Gallimimus is an omnivore, they're not going to be upset when there is, like, carnivore food in their pen. So why is Lucky running around out here? I need to put some things away. Like, that'll work. Is that it? That's all I had I could put away. Lucky, you have a pin. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing out here? low on food or something? No, you're good. There. Okay. We were not successful in getting another dinosaur, but we do have crunchy poppins and potatoes, so if those little guys are in fact crunchy dinos, we could get one of them. Getting real late, so I don't know if we'll catch them before the time changes. We might not be successful, but that's okay. Let's try. At the very least, we'll have another small one. Yes, he's a little green guy. How could I say no? Okay. Hey, stop doing that. There we go. Nope. Wait, is it two? Oh, it's one. Got it. Perfect. Oh, shooting stars. That is such a pretty sight. Okay, if you like crunchy, then we're in business. You know, we have way more of our carrots than we do of this potato, but I don't know what it'll like. Okay, it likes that. It likes that quite a bit. Okay. We have both a juicy and a crunchy popping on us, which is why I wanted to start with the potatoes since they're not juicy at all. So that if it liked the potatoes, we could feed it a crunchy poppin'. Alright. We have 3 of them. Might as well. Is this gonna work? One Psittacosaurus in our pockets. Pat, pat, pat. Who should our Psittacosaurus be? Our small friend. I don't know. I think we pretty much named everybody. We didn't do. I guess we didn't do Fappers, but I don't know how Fappers will feel about being this tiny one. So, sorry Fappers, you are a teeny tiny dinosaur. I do not even know if you're still lurking. That's okay. Alright, let's get through this line. Oh, let's go, let's go. I do not know if this thing is a carnivore. I forgot to check. We're a little bitty guy. You are an herbivore. Okay. You're gonna almost have to be with them, but because we got ahead accidentally, we can just rebuild this little thing and make a small little pen. It'll be just fine and will serve its purpose. I just need to get the trough out and the small dreamstone. Small dreamstone. Put our potatoes up. Trough, because it'll only take a second. And we'll have to grab a couple of leaves from the big guys, otherwise it won't work. Alright. 1 dreamstone. 1 trough. And then some. We'll go buy more herbivore food in the morning, but for now, I know Lucky's unhappy. We're gonna use control click as that gives half. All right, so it should follow us in here. We'll be able to drop this free food in here, and then use our flute to get its attention. And you have a new home. Nice. Okay, I was afraid we were going to end the day without actually finding a fifth dinosaur. So we've got them all. Our only thing that we're missing, of course, is going to be, we're going to keep playing, we're going to make it morning, and then we're going to save. The only thing that we're missing today was petting Bongo and Paprika. So we did miss out on that. So, alright, let's put our character to bed before the game decides it's been too long and we pass out. Then we're going to save again and we're going to pick this back up on our next stream. So on our next stream, we are going to be working on trying to actually befriend these dinos. Now that we do have so many of them. 3 dinos need attention, 1 crop is ready to harvest, and 7 crops need watering. So that is a lot of things to do. We do definitely need to find more dino friends. I don't know why we've got some that are not showing up in our book. Did we not read about the Ankylosaurus? I know, we definitely did. And we need to feed them because they are unhappy, and unhappy dinos will not be our bestie bud. So, we are going to need to save. Go ahead and do it. And then that's going to be it for us. Okay, keep playing, and then I will. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you have a restful, relaxing rest of your day. I hope you get a snack if you need it, and I hope you always remember to hydrate because it is good for your brain and your body, like I'm going to do. So there may be some delay to knowing whether or not we are streaming on Thursday. I'll keep everybody updated on both Discord and Twitter. And if we are, great. If not, then we will either stream on tomorrow or Friday. But I won't know that until sometime tomorrow. So if we do stream, we'll probably go ahead and pick up our extra stream on Friday if we don't stream on Thursday. And then, of course, we'll be back Saturday with our next game in the Ace Attorney series, which is the second one. And then we'll be back Sunday with either Everdream Valley or Dreamlight Valley. I haven't decided which valley we're going to pal around in. So I hope I see everybody again real soon. Bye!